Hello everyone. Welcome back to the maths class of Mount Litra Z School, Surat. Today I am here to discuss very important topics, and the topics are relation between sides of a triangle. Second topic, I am going to discuss what is a right angled triangle, and the third one is Pythagoras Theorem. That is from your chapter 6, the triangle and its properties. What is the relation between sides of a triangle? Can you see the figure? Here you can see a figure, a triangle, that is triangle ABC. What is the relation between sides of it? The sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle. Can you see this? In this figure we have three sides. What is that? AB, AC and BC. So sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. In this triangle ABC, let the take sum of these two sides, AB plus BC. So their sum will be always greater than the length of the third side. What is left? AC. So that means sum of the length of AB and BC will be greater than length of AC. You can say BC plus CA, any two of the sides you can take, as I said, the sum of the length of any two sides. So if I take BC plus CA, their sum will be greater than the length of AB. Now the third, CA, that is also a side of a triangle. So length of these two sides, sum of that will be greater than the length of the third side. This is the relation between the sides of a triangle. One more relation we have in regarding difference. The difference between the length of any two sides of a triangle is always lesser than the length of the third side. Yeah, in previous slide what you learnt, the sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. But when we take difference, so you can assume that you can say the difference between the length of any two sides of a triangle. Considering this triangle ABC, so any two of the side, the difference of that. So AB minus BC, here in this I am showing you the difference of these two sides will be lesser than the length of third side. Here if I take BC and AC, difference of it, so BC minus AC, that will be lesser than the length of the third side, and which is left AB. Same way if I take these two sides, AB and AC, so their difference is always lesser than the length of the third side. These two relations regarding sum and the difference. Now what is right angled triangle? This everybody knows. A triangle in which one of the angle is right angle is called right angled triangle. Any one of the angle. Can you see this? Here in triangle ABC, angle A is 40, angle C is 50 and angle B is 90 degree. So as I said, one of the angles. So out of these three angles, we have angle B is 90 degree. Such type of angles are called right angled triangle. Clear? Now can you see this A square plus B square gives a C square? What is that? The Pythagorean theorem. So this is new concept for you. Let me introduce. What is that? Can you see this? Yeah, a man. That about 2500 years ago, a Greek mathematician named Pythagoras discovered a special relationship between the sides of right triangles. So this is invention. This invention is by that person, the Greek mathematician named was Pythagoras. He discovered a special relationship between the sides of right triangle. What he realized? He realized that if you have a right triangle, can you see this? We have a right triangle, this which consisting 90-degree angle, and you square the length of the two sides that make up the right angle. So having these two sides consisting 90-degree angle. So what he realized, if you have a right triangle and if you square the length of the two sides that make up the right angle, which two sides make up the right angles? The 3 and 4. You do square of it. So if I do square of 3 and do square of 4, 3 3s are 9 and 4 4s are 16. Then add them together. So 3 3s are 9. Let me use my pen. 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. You get the same number you would get by squaring the other side. And what was the other side? That was 5. If I do square of it, I will get 25. So 9 plus 16, here 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. This you would get by squaring the other side. This would be same. Fine. So 9 plus 16, 25. That is, so it is true for any right triangle. This is one more example. Considering 90-degree angle. Now any two of the side which makes 90-degree angle. So 6 and 8, do square of it. That will be the equal of the square of the third side. Now 6 6 are 36, 8 8s are 64. Their sum will be equal to the square of the third side. Now 36 plus 64 equals to 100. Clear? That was the Pythagoras theorem. Now this relationship Pythagoras discovered and is now called the Pythagorean theorem. Having 90-degree angle, do square of it, get the square of the third side. So this is Pythagoras theorem, Pythagorean theorem. The relation is the longest side, square of longest side. And what is that? Hypotenuse. This perpendicular. And this is what? Base. Clear? So hypotenuse square, sum of hypotenuse, square of hypotenuse will be equal to the sum of square of base and perpendicular. Clear? Pythagoras theorem, having the same. If you want to find out the other two sides or one of the side, if two sides are given, what can be the relation? By using the same. So a square plus b square gives a c square. Means what? Hypotenuse square will be equal to the perpendicular square plus base square. P square plus b square gives h square. If you want to find out perpendicular, so square root of the difference of hypotenuse square minus base square. If you want to find the base, then get the difference of hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square and do square root of it, and do the same for hypotenuse. And that hypotenuse, you know that this is the square of perpendicular plus base. Clear? Thank you. Next we are going to solve in live session.